Paramahamsa Nithyananda, a rare living incarnation, is named among the world's 100 most spiritually influential personalities today. Paramahamsa Nithyananda has been placed alongside Dalai Lama, Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, Paulo Coelho and others by Mind, Body, Spirit, the world's top esoteric magazine from Watkins, London's oldest and largest bookstore. A yogi by birth, he has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English. Translations of these books are available in 26 languages in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 10,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services with ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world, offering exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, a spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places in India like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Tiruvannamalai. A spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation, a contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers, an adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, who has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands and graced them with spiritual powers, a dynamic young guru who is an inspiration for thousands of youngsters. India's most watched spiritual guru online, a beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
Anandanubhavaswadam sarvaroganivarakam Vande Papa Vinashaktam Nithyanandaya Swagatam Nityamuktam Nirvikalpam Dhyana Pradipakam Vande Shantamayam Bandham Nithyanandaya Swagatam Ananda Gandha Sancharam Sarvopadhi Vinirmuktam Vande Jnanalayam Natham Nithyanandaya Swagatam
Let's enter into today's sutra. In Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, 167th Sutra, in 4th chapter, 5th verse, subject, who is controlling your life? Let me enter into the Sutra. Pravritti Bede Prayojakam Chittam Ekam Anekasham. Swami Vivekananda says, though the activities of the different created minds are various, the one original mind is the controller of them all. Swami Prabhavananda translates as, though the activities of the different created minds are various, the one original mind controls them all. Swami Sachidananda translates as, although the functions in the many created minds may differ, the original mind stuff of the yogi is the director of them all. Bhagavan Osho translates as, though the activities of the many artificial minds vary, the one original mind controls them all. Wow. Amazingly, all the masters' translations are same. There's no much difference. See, the sacred secret in this sutra is, even though you have a multi-dimension, the center with which you are either clutched or unclutched controls the whole thing completely. Please understand. It controls the whole thing completely. Either you are schizophrenic, having bipolar disorder, or multiple personality, or you are enlightened, multidimensional, creative, and intensely active. If you study Bhagavan Krishna and multiple personality disorder with a normal, useless, idiotic, third-rate mind which these psychoanalysts are having, both of them will look same. But only when you are able to look inside, beyond mind, you will see Krishna is the extreme expression of superconsciousness, and this multiple disorder personality is extreme expression of unconsciousness. Krishna is the peak, multiple disorder personality is the valley. Let me give you some more deeper understandings. You see, a normal man cannot conceive Radha Krishna and Gita Krishna. Krishna, who can sit and flirt with all these milkmaids whole day, running around, flirting, jumping, singing, dancing, playing, giving a cute feeling to onlookers. And the other side, giving a reverential feeling to the onlookers. The Gita Krishna, his very majesty gives the reverential feeling to the onlooker. But this Radha Krishna gives the cute feeling to the onlooker. A normal man can't conceive both feeling can be expressed two different dimensions of the same person. You can't call Krishna as His Holiness or His Highness or His Majesty. He is all put together. He is His Holiness as Gita Krishna. He is His Highness as the Dwaraka Krishna, King of Dwaraka. Can be called as His Majesty when He sits as the center of the whole Ashwamedha Yajna conducted by Yudhishthira, receiving the first respect. So the multiple dimensions, same way Shiva. You can neither call him a Grihastha, nor call him an householder, guy who is all that time in Samadhi and sitting in Kailash. How can you call him as householder? You can't. You can neither call him as a sadhu, nor call him as a householder. You can't put him in any frame. You cannot call him as a silent being because he is like a Dakshinamurti under the banyan tree. You can't call him as an angry person because he is beyond anger. So you can't say anything. He can be a Kala Bhairava and Dakshinamurti. I can say the ability to handle multiple personalities without conflict amidst them, among them, is enlightenment. The ability to play. See, the problem is your own personality, even your own self does not believe that you can have multi-dimension. You feel, if I am in this, if I am successful in this, I can't be successful in this.
The ingenious program, a field of all possibilities. The children in the ingenious program are directly under the guidance of enlightened master Paramahamsa Nithyananda. Nithyananda is an incarnation and exudes the knowledge of conflict-free living. He states that enlightenment is our birthright. What an incredible gift for your child, a once-in-a-lifetime privilege to live and thrive in the energy field of all possibilities and give enlightenment to your child. Where every child can become a genius. Learning can unveil the genius in every child, provided it stimulates higher-order thinking skills, positive self-esteem, teamwork, and an internal locus of control. Research has proven that holistic teaching methodologies paired with meditation stimulate whole brain functioning and result in self-directed, spontaneous, and creative lifelong learners. An enriched environment. When young children have an enriched environment conducive to early learning in life, they have higher IQ, cognitive intelligence, EQ, social emotional intelligence, and SQ, spiritual intelligence. These early experiences are critical for the development of the child. Peer pressure and destructive social conditioning can take its toll on the child. It can create negative thought patterns and destructive behaviors unless these enriching experiences are provided. An enriched environment includes whole brain activities which stimulate the utilization of both sides of the brain. The right brain is responsible for creativity, intuition, spontaneity, quantum memory, learning in a flash, and computer-like calculations. The left side of the brain is responsible for inner linear thinking and analysis. When both sides of the brain are integrated, performance is optimal. Brain yoga. Brain yoga activates the ability to balance the right and the left brain. This helps open the sixth sense. Children are given activities to balance both sides of the body simultaneously, using distinctive postures that stimulate both sides. The neurological brain patterns move from beta to alpha, increasing alertness and attention. Quantum memory. Quantum memory is a constant downloading of information without interference of the mind. Observation skills are directly related to memory skills. Reading without interference of the mind, reading at quantum speed, will lead to quantum memory without the mind getting in the way. Creative and performing arts. Dance, drama, music, sculpting, and design offered in the Ingenious program provide kinesthetic motor stimulation to engage the brainwave patterns, resulting in expanded creativity and resourcefulness. Sattvic food. Children are given the benefit of fresh sattvic food prepared to the standards according to the ancient Vedic lifestyle. The food is fresh, with fruits and vegetables. Vegetarian food creates radiant health in the body. Vedic cultural arts. Sanskrit chanting stimulates the brain to produce full brain coherence, developing clearer perception and integrated thinking. Chanting also promotes inner silence and improves the attention span. Meditation and expanded awareness. Meditation instills a deep silence in the child, resulting in deeper, richer perception and clarity in thinking. Ingenious produces the next step in evolution, a mature human being who functions at a higher state of consciousness. Expanded awareness provides the platform for a vision of all abilities of life, perfect health, prosperity, and life without conflict. What more could you ask for your child?
If I can just teach this one science to the kids, I will have millions of enlightened beings. Mind game. Just yesterday I was reading an article, the power of mind game, how it can work on your very body. See, the arthritis patients, their hands are made to put on a camera. In the screen, their hands are projected. They are seeing their own hands in the large size in the screen. Suddenly in the screen, the scenes are shown as if somebody is pulling their fingers, bending it up, down, length, as if their hands are going through a physiotherapy exercise. You will be shocked. After 10 minutes, people have lost pain. They are able to move their hands freely. Can you imagine? These guys have not done anything. They just put their hands in a camera, on a camera. In the screen, it is projected as if their hands are going through a physiotherapy exercise. These guys just see their hands going through the physiotherapy exercise. Nothing else, just seeing. After 10 minutes, they don't have pain. They can move their hands as it is presented in the screen. Can you imagine the power of mind? You yourself don't believe you can have multi-dimensions. You yourself are struck, or I can say stuck. You yourself are stuck with the idea, if you grow in one dimension, you can't grow in other dimension. The idea you are carrying, if you grow in one dimension, you can't do another, is what I call psychological arthritis. Shrinking, shrinking, shrinking. I am seeing in our own organization, the fellow who takes the photograph will be one, the fellow who downloads the photograph will be another one, the fellow who writes the comment on it will be another one, the fellow who uploads it on the website is another one. Why? Third-rate mind. I can only click. I can't download. I can only download. I can't write the 2-3 English lines. I can only write the 2-3 English line. I can't upload. Not growing in multi-dimension means you are growing towards multiple disorder, multiple personality disorder. Because you will be fighting constantly with yourself. Oh, what will I do? What will I do? What will I do? What will I do? I tell you, I hardwired you when you landed on planet Earth at least to have 108 different dimensions. Understand? 108 different dimensions, at least. I know the modern day youth is really suffering. Humanity has never faced this crisis. I have created a 1-year program where you can study the spiritual truths.
Nitya Yoga practices to create healthy body, spiritual discourses to develop mental health, meditations that help balance emotions, kriyas to break mental patterns that create suffering, opportunity to express leadership qualities, techniques that improve creative skills. Learn to break all self-limiting barriers to achieve your dreams. Anand Ananda Yogam.
I am providing a platform for you to think, meditate, contemplate, and decide about your future. I am giving you 1 year free food, shelter, clothes, above all, the spiritual education and intelligence and intuition to take decision about your future.
Every participant is taught the Vedic truths to live life as it leads, in a nurturing ambience, along with inspirational spiritual education that helps bring out the best and achieve one's highest potential.
Youth across the world can come and spend an year in Ananda Yogam to work on you, to discover your future, to discover your destiny or recreate your destiny. I'll open my house for you for 1 year completely free. Come and stay here, discover and recreate your destiny.
Interviews at Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, Bidadi, Bengaluru, 97422 03311.
Unfortunately, people neither grow their multi-dimensions nor they don't even bother about expansion. See, understand? The expansion is no way connected to the wealth. It is connected to your understanding. See, in our ashram, we don't have any problem if somebody is expanding in certain dimension to support them with all the infrastructure they need. But I am seeing very clearly it is a mental disorder, mental arthritis. If somebody wants to grow in the line of building a website, in one moment we have the whole infrastructure, whether it's a laptop, internet connection, everything is available. If somebody wants to expand themselves in the line of temple, we have the whole infrastructure available. If somebody wants to expand themselves in the line of teaching, we have the whole infrastructure available. We have everything ready. It is the mind. Understand? I realized one important truth after working with my great disciples. Experiencing the multi-dimension is no way related to money or opportunity. It is related to your mental setup and your will. That's all, nothing else. Becoming a leader is a simple conscious will, nothing else. Becoming a multi-dimensional leader is just conscious will. Patanjali says in the sutra, it is your one single personality which controls the whole thing. So learn to unclutch from that personality. When you are able to unclutch, the controlling will be perfect and spontaneous, automatic. You will not feel suffocated. The controlling will be based on understanding. It will not even be controlling, just an understanding. Your relationship with your higher self and your relationship with the world is one and the same. If you are clutched with your higher self, you will be clutched with the world and suffering throughout. If you are unclutched with your higher self, you will have the tremendous devoted connection. And same way, you will have the tremendous devoted connection with the world. Having tremendous devoted connection with the world is what I call freedom. You only have two options. Either your multi-dimensions constantly feel if one grows, the other cannot grow and fights itself. And not only that, sometimes you feel to be enlightened, all dimensions need to be destroyed, and you go on destroying all dimensions. That's what people sometimes feel. If I have to become enlightened, I should not create wealth. I should be completely destroying my wealth creating ambition and dimension. No. Bill Gates is more closer to enlightenment than the Bandra slum boy. Understand? Of course, the Bandra slum boy is ready to expand his dimension of creating wealth, he will also grow towards enlightenment. If you think creating wealth, if I work on the dimension of creating wealth, I will be losing enlightenment, you are wrong. My great-grandfather, the great Siddha, Pulipani, in whose family I had the fortune of taking birth, sings very beautifully.
ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गं निर्मलभाषितशोभितलिङ्गं जन्मजदुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं जन्मजदुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गम्।
ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यवपुतो दयिषवे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुदते नमः या च यशः शिवतमा शिवं बभूव ते धनुः शिवा शरव्याया तवतया नो रुद्रमृडय या ते रुद्र शिवा तनोरघोर पापकाशिनी तया नस्तनुभाषन्तमया गिरिशन्ताभिचागशीः या विशृङ्गिरिशन्तहस्ते विभष्ट्यस्तवे शिवाङ्गिरित्रतां कुरु माहि पुंसेः पुरुषं जगते शिवेन वचसा त्वा गिरिशाच्छा वदामसि यथा नः सर्वमिज्जगदयक्ष्मगुं सुमना असत् अद्य वोचदधिभक्ता प्रथमो दैव्यो ऋषगे अहेहश्च सर्वान् जम्बयन् सर्वाश्च यादुत्राण्यः असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुणपुत भभ्रस्व मङ्गलः ये चेमागुं रुद्रा अभितो दिक्षु श्रुता सहस्रशो वै शागुं हेडयीमहे असव्यो वसर्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उदैनं गोपा अदृशन्नदृशन्नुदहार्यः उदैनं विश्वा भूतानि सदृष्टो मृडयाति नः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय ईडुषे अधो ये अस्य सत्त्वानोऽहं तेभ्यो करन्नमः प्रमुञ्चदन्वनस्त्वमुभयोरार्तियोर्ज्याम् याश्च ते हस्त इषवः परात भगवो वप अवदत्यरनुस्त्वगुं सहस्राक्षशतेषु ते निशीर्याणवागुं उत अनेशन्नस्येषव आमुरस्य निषङ्गतिः या ते हेतिर्मेडुष्टमहस्ते बभूव ते धनुः तयास्मान् विश्वतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुज नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधाय नातताय धृष्णवे उभाभ्यामुदते नमो बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने परिते धन्वनो हेतिरस्मान् दृढक्तो विश्वतः असो ययिषुरिस्तवारे अस्मन्निधेहितम् नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरा मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदा शिवाय शङ्कराय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः नमो हिरण्यवागवे सेनान्ये दिशां च पतये नमो नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यः पशूनां पतये नमो नमः सस्मिञ्जराय त्रिशीमदे मदीनां पतये नमो नमो बब्लुषाय विव्याधिने नानां पतये.
In one verse, I'm trying to translate. Your whole system is like a pipelines connected to one pot. If that pot is filled with nectar, all pipelines will receive nectar. If that pot is filled with poison, all pipelines will receive poison. You cannot say only one dimension. Your being is also like that. All your different minds are different, multi-dimension, different pipelines. The main part is your center consciousness. If your center consciousness is awakened, all pipelines, all your multi-dimensions will be awakened and successful. I have decided every important truth I reveal, I will send the energy also to program your inner self with the truth. Let the Vani, Sarasavani, Saraswati flows through this tongue, program your inner being also. See, in your body, you always carry an idea, your limit is only this much. Break that idea by doing more. For example, if you feel you can lift only 10 kg, lift 15 kg and break that idea that your body is limited. Same way, if your mind says, I can work only 8 hours a day, for next 3 months, take it up as a sadhana, work for 12 hours and break that idea. Breaking yourself free and opening all dimensions is what is the sacred secret you need to learn in this sutra. Then automatically you will have such a deep, devoted, grateful, gratitude-based connection towards the center core of your personality, which is the higher self, God. All the different dimensions of Shiva, Kalabhairava, Veerabhadra, Chandeshanada, Gajasamharamurti, Lingodbhava, all different dimensions of Shiva, Chakradhanamurti, Nataraja, all different dimensions of Shiva are controlled by center dimension, Dakshinamurti, the silent, energetic presence. Same way, you also have multiple dimensions, and the center of you, which is your higher self, super consciousness, controls the whole thing. Expand and express all your different multiple dimensions. You will experience Shiva in your consciousness. When he goes to destroy Brahma, Brahma's ego is Kalabhairava. When he goes to destroy Daksha's Yajna, is Veerabhadra. When he goes to bless Vishnu with the Sri Chakra, Sudarshana Chakra, he is Chakradhana Murti. When he gives Pashubhata to Arjuna, he is Pashubhadanagraha Murti. When he blesses his servant Chandeshwara, he is Chandeshanagraha Murti. Different dimensions of Shiva. When he sits under the banyan tree to give enlightenment to Sanagadi Rishis, he is Dakshinamurti. When he appears as a light shaft to destroy the ego of Brahma and Vishnu, he is a Lingodbhava.
Welcome to Inner Awakening, the most powerful personal transformation retreat you could ever experience. In just 21 days, thousands are already experiencing the shortest route to constantly high energy levels, visible anti-aging, healing of chronic diseases, fulfilling relationships, and higher states of consciousness. What is the secret behind this transformation?
Kundalini means the inner potential energy. Once it is awakened, opens the different doors for the conscious experience in you. I can say which is a master key for all extraordinary spiritual experiences.
This extraordinary program is conducted personally by Paramahamsa Nithyananda in the vibrant atmosphere of Nithyananda Dhyanapitham Ashram. Open yourself to the benefits of Nitya Yoga and practical meditation. Experience physical and mental healing. Discover simple ways to handle life with success. Above all, enjoy individual darshan and blessings from Paramahamsa Nithyananda every day. Take 21 days for yourself and carry home the transformation of a lifetime.
Some of the important truths not only need to be understood, need to be experienced. This multidimension, you should start experiencing. Just start trying to do some poetry. Start trying to do some small carvings. You don't need to get a Nobel Prize. Who is going to give? Nobody is interested. Relax. You don't need to bother about perfection. Just trying. Try different dimensions of you. That is why they say Shiva has taken 64 forms to express 64 arts. All the 64 arts are 64 dimensions of you. Even a normal man, to be a perfect human being, should be able to express 64 dimensions. But as a mystic, you should be able to express at least 108 dimensions. When the non-mechanical parts of your brain is awakened, you will be perfectly radiating at least 108 dimensions. So try to express the multiple dimensions. Then naturally the energy which controls you inside, all your multiple dimensions, you will have a beautiful relationship with it. You will experience the ultimate experience, being a yogi. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bangalore, 562109. Contact 097422033311. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.